Uranus in Capricorn generation. All right. Now, this generation is mainly people born from 1988 to 1995. All right. In this video, we're going to be discussing Uranus in Capricorn generation people, how these people are, and everything you need to know. Let's discuss. So, this generation, they liberate themselves through work, career, status, success, long-term goals, and achievement. See, Uranus in the sign that it's in tells how generations liberate themselves, how they free themselves from constraints. Capricorn has to do with matters involving work, career, status, success, long-term goals, and achievement. So this generation, they liberate themselves through these matters. They liberate themselves through working, getting highly involved in their career and striving for a career, achieving status, being successful, having long-term goals, and achieving those long-term goals. This is how this generation liberates themselves and frees themselves from constraints. They liberate themselves through being hardworking, disciplined, and career-oriented people. Okay, Capricorn energy has to do with being hardworking, disciplined, and career-oriented. So this generation, when they express that Capricorn energy of being hardworking, disciplined, and career-oriented, that's how they're able to liberate themselves and free themselves from constraints. They have a very unconventional, radical approach towards work, career, status, long-term goals, and success, okay? Uranus in the sign that it's in, it tells the type of matters that generation, they don't approach those matters in the typical way. They approach those matters in a very unconventional way. Again, Capricorn has to do with work, career, status, long-term goals, and success. So this generation, they approach those matters in a very different, unconventional, and radical way. Chris Brown, The Weeknd, and Taylor Swift are all a part of this generation. And not only that, myself, yours truly, I'm a part of this generation. Now, the biggest takeaway from this generation is that, and what I notice, what really stands out to me about this generation is that this is the generation that really started to say, you know what? I don't think the typical 9 to 5 is for me, and you saw a lot of people who are born during this time. They're very entrepreneur oriented, and they're this is the generation that really wants to break away from the 9 to 5. This is a part of the millennial generation. I believe Uranus in Sagittarius and Uranus in Capricorn are the millennial generation, but this is really the generation that approaches work, career, status, achievement, and success in a very different, radical way, a way that is not the norm and the way that you're supposed to approach these matters. Okay, so definitely, especially like as far as myself, I absolutely approach work, career, status, long-term goals, and success in an unconventional way, because I've always said, and what I'm working towards now is to not have to work a 9 to 5. So that's how you see that play out. Is this generation, they don't approach Capricorn related matters, which has to do with work, career, status, success, long-term goals. They just don't approach those matters in the typical way. They're very unconventional. They're very radical as far as how they approach those matters. And that's everything you need to know. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you have this placement. Let me know what you think. Take care.